Today we're going to talk about the most common cause of layout shift on Shopify sites. This happens on the vast majority of sites that I visit, and I bet you it's happening on yours. Luke here from Render Better. Let's get into it. So I've prepared this demo to show you the most common cause of layout shift on the majority of the Shopify sites that I audit, and that is lazy loaded announcement bars. So let's say a person goes to your site, the page is downloaded, all the HTML renders just fine, looks good. Now the JavaScript starts running, and once the JavaScript loads the announcement bar script, it injects the announcement bar at the top of the page and it shifts all the content down. Now this might seem harmless, but it actually can cause a lot of frustration for your users. So I've prepared this demo page just to demonstrate the issue a little bit more concretely. Let's say a customer is going through Instagram, they click on an ad and they land on your page. Now, as the page is loading, there's things that happen. So let's say I want to actually go ahead and click on the add to cart button. Well, that announcement bar just loaded on top, and now I'm clicking where I don't want to click. Okay, I'm going to try again. Now my widgets for the reviews just showed up, and then the widget for the variants, and then the widget for the free shipping, and then the sign up form. And then at this point, it's like you might as well just start moving the button around, try and prevent them from even trying. Like, I give up at this point. So granted, this is a very contrived example, but it just demonstrates, like, don't give your customers any reason to leave. Now, I wanted to show you this issue on a site that I found out in the wild. This site is using an announcement bar with a timer in it that takes up quite a bit of vertical space. And it is actually added using JavaScript. So when it loads, it pushes everything down. I'll go ahead and reload the page so you can see what I'm talking about. So there we go. I've loaded this on our Render Better diagnostics tool just to help us see what's going on. So I'll open this up. I see that the CLS is set to 0.12. I'll hit replay just to illustrate the problem. And there you see the site loads everything up top. The announcement bar loads, everything shifts down. So what we can do is, since this is added using JavaScript, we have to tell the body to prepare some space for that announcement bar, and then we need to tell the announcement bar to load in that space. What we can do is just use CSS to prepare everything. So in the Render Better diagnostics tool, there's this custom CSS section. And what we can do is we can say, hey body, let's reserve some space for that bar, and let's just see what that looks like. Okay, so there's that space that we reserved, but now the bar isn't actually taking that space up, so it looks like we haven't made anything any better. So all we have to do now is then tell the announcement bar, you should actually not take up any space and just load at the top. In order for this to work, though, we also need to tell the body to have a position of relative. So you can see the changes I made are I added some padding to the top, I set the position to relative, and then I told the announcement bar to be position absolute. So let's go ahead and reload the page and see how that looks. So you can see that the space was reserved and the announcement bar just loaded right in there. So now if we take a look at the CLS, it's down, basically nothing. So that's how you solve that issue for a JavaScript loaded banner. Now you might actually have options in your banner to set a element that it loads inside of, and that way you can set this just using just normal CSS and just say, hey, the height of this container should be set to 100, and then when the banner actually loads in it, everything will look good. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you'd like me to record a video of how to improve your site, please leave a comment below and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.